second here. And we will get going. I literally just ran in here, so I apologize. Whew, we've got a lot of comments. Okay. So if you could hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. I've got a couple of announcements. First and foremost, Jumbo Wilds will be back on the website February 11th. Now, if you're waiting on eggs, they will be out before that. But I've got to fix this issue as far as going, as far as not having them in stock. So I'm going to spend 2.5 weeks of putting them all in and doubling up the brooders for the time being, and we'll just move them early. The Jumbo White Wings will be back on the website February 7th. I'll be doing the same with that as well. Why are you not working? Give me just a second, I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know if you got it. Real quick, the Jumbo Wilds will be back on the website February 11th. The Jumbo White Wings will be back on the website February 7th. If you have an order in with us, you will go out way before that, but I'll be spending a couple weeks of putting all of those eggs in to get caught up, so I'm not taking them off the website as often. Everything else is on the website and available for you, so you can check that out. We do a couple different things here on Sunday nights. So it's a community setting, so it usually takes some time, but I read all the comments, and we have a lot of fun. So obviously ask your questions. This is a Q&A, so ask your questions. I'll be happy to help, but there's a ton of people in the comments as well that will help you on your journey with Coturnix quail before I even get to the question. So it's more of a community setting. Usually on Mondays at 8 p.m. I go live for just a quick live Q&A. So we just get on here and we just, I just read the questions. I don't read any other comments, and we go real fast. I am going to have to cancel tomorrow, so we are actually going to reschedule that for Tuesday. I've got something going on tomorrow night. I cannot make it, but we will do it Tuesday. And again, that's just a short live Q&A. So we'd love for you to be a part of this community and be a part of tonight's live show. But if you really just want questions answered and quick, then Tuesday this week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is where you will want to tune in right here. If you've hatched eggs from us this week, feel free to let me know what the hatch rate is in the comments, and I will write that down for our records. February 1st, I will give you our updated. Last year, we ended the year with a 75.65% hatch rate on shipped eggs for the year. Starting February 1st, I will update that, and we will go forward. I like to have a month in our under our belt before we go forward. Obviously, if you can, hit the like button and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. And if you would like to donate to the channel, we put the money right back into it, whether it's buying incubators to review or better quality videos where we can, the lighting and things like that. Whatever the case may be. I bought a green screen that I could not figure out how to use tonight with our live. I figured out how to do it on the videos, but I couldn't figure out how to do it on the lives yet. But if you'd like to donate, there's a $ sign in the comments section, and it's either a super chat or super sticker, I do believe. Yeah, super chat or super sticker, and really that's just a donation to the channel if you would like, but hitting the like button is free. I already talked about that. I have finalized, let's do that last. One more thing is we are not allowing any farm pickups for the next few weeks due to COVID. The farm does have COVID. My whole household is not feeling great. Jenna's mom, which lives on the property as well, is extremely sick, and so we just don't want to get anybody else sick. So there will be no farm pickups until everyone is feeling much better. And I will be struggling a little bit tonight, but I will do the best I can. And again, we're going live Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a fast live Q&A in case you missed that. Last but not least, we have finalized QuailCon, and we will be going live in February. I'm very excited about it. So tickets will be on sale in February. I have already procured all of the speakers, all of the topics, the schedule, everything like that. We've been working on it for a few weeks now, and I've been thinking about it ever since QuailCon. And I'm pretty excited about it. I think there's going to be a lot of really cool things we got going on. I'm not going to share any of that yet. It's still a little early, but I'm pretty excited about it. And we'll be giving you updates and information as time goes on. So the plan is that I'm going to announce it on our lives for the first month or two when they go live, and give you some information. Once the initial ticket sales, because there will be a limited amount of ticket sales because we're having it here at Myshire Farm, and we can only have so many people here. So there's going to be limited tickets. Those will go on sale. And then about a month or two later, we'll do a video and really start getting the word out there. But I'm very excited about that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of the announcements, I do believe. So we will get into the comments. Actually, there's one more thing. It's not an announcement. There is something that came up this week that I did want to talk about. And there are a lot of scammers out there right now, I guess, and a lot of people are worried about who to purchase from or what that is or anything like that. The only recommendation, the only advice that I can give you is, I know a lot of people contact me and say, I really don't want to wait on your jumbo eggs, so who else do I go through? And that is okay, but anytime you're purchasing pretty much from anybody, make sure that you look at customer reviews. I highly recommend that they should be in PIP. Yeah, look at their overall information, what other people are saying, before you click on something and start spending money. And if they are just saying to send them PayPal, friends and family, or whatever the case may be, that is scary. I would not recommend it. The only reason I say that is because you have no recourse if something goes down. So like if you would purchase on the website, or we send you an invoice, or whatever the case may be, and something happens, then you can request a refund through PayPal or through our website or through eBay or whatever the case may be. And so you have some sort of recourse. But if there's no invoice sent, that scares me. So just keep that in mind. I just heard that from a couple different people that unfortunately a few people got scammed. So Richie, thank you very much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it. I do feel like I'm all over the place, so I'm going to take just a second and chill, and then we will get started. But Richie, thank you very much. The money that we get donated tonight is actually going to a new incubator that we're going to purchase for a review for you guys, and then we will be giving that away. So, all right, here we go. So Verna is obviously in the house. Verna and Ed Got Bait are my moderators on here. They are fantastic people. They help me tremendously. I'm sure they would help me a lot more if I asked them to, but I try not to overwhelm them. Sometimes I do, but they do great. So thank you very much. Shelby's in the house. Our eggs are at day 17, but nothing has happened yet. Is that still okay? You're still all right. Shelby, if you're not getting anything by tomorrow morning, well, first off, you need to make sure that your humidity is at 70 to 75%. I highly recommend that. So check that out. If it's not, then you need to increase that humidity immediately. If you're still not having them hatch tomorrow morning, increase your temperature by 0.5 degree and increase your humidity by 10%. And then let it run for about 48 hours before you make any other changes. Gail says hello from Marshville, North Carolina. Ice storm mixed with rain in our area. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. And it is snowing here in Ohio. Xavier's in the house. Yeah, because of course the logical thing to do is just to go a size higher. I have 3 types of trays: Quail standard and jumbo egg trays for my GQF Sportsman. There you go. This will be my 2nd live in a row. Really gotten into quail lately. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Good luck. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Rogers Ice House says how to keep poo from collecting on my quail's feet in my hatching time brooders. I don't have experience with hatching time brooders. Poop balls happen when the feed, the poop, and the water are too close together and it's not getting cleaned out, or there's too many in the brooder. So they're stepping in it and then it's hardening because you still have heat on them. And then you've got poop balls. So it's definitely an environmental issue. I can't really give you ideas. I don't even think I know what the hatching time brooders look like, unfortunately. I don't think I do. I don't know what they look like on the inside, unfortunately. I'm sure there's some people in the comments that have the hatching time brooders. So if you could help out Roger's Ice House, I would greatly appreciate it if you could maybe give him some tips on what you do. Unfortunately, I don't know. The Winola cages I don't have that problem. I went to build some because they're a bit pricey. I understand that completely. And no, as far as the cages go, you shouldn't have that issue at all. And no, Winola Ranch makes it a very big point to make sure that that's not an issue. That's my dog. David says, a few newbie questions. I've been looking at the Nurturite 360 incubator for jumbos. I've heard to place eggs pointy side down for best results. That's not an option with the Nurturite 360. Is that an issue? No, that's not an issue at all. When they are being stored or collected to put in, they need to be pointy side down. Obviously, they need to be pointy side down if we're shipping them. But as far as incubating them, most incubators are going to be pointy side down, but there's some that aren't, such as the Nurturite 360, and that is okay as long as they're getting rotated properly. So you're more looking at the proper rotation of them more than anything else. So yeah, that's not an issue at all. I'm glad you brought that up. I've had a couple questions about that this week. But yeah, that's not an issue at all. We did just do a Nurturite 360 video on our YouTube channel maybe 2 weeks ago. And did a whole review. We had a great result from them. And yeah, as long as they're turning properly, that's not a big deal at all. Happy Hillbillies in the house. Happy's here. Hello, everybody. Myshire put me to work this week by sending out my 60 eggs. No problems whatsoever with my order. Thanks again, Zach and Jenna. Awesome. That's wonderful to hear. Best of luck to you. And obviously, keep us posted. Orlando says, hi, Zach. I'm watching from New York. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Doris is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Hope everyone has had a good weekend and staying warm. If you're caught in the cold front, it is freezing outside. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well as well. PJ's Family Farm is in the house. Hey, all. Hey, all you beautiful quail people. I still didn't say it right. Hey, all you beautiful quail people. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. But welcome. We're glad you're here. PJ's Family Farm is an admin on a Facebook group called Quail Call. I highly recommend you check that out. They are doing a fantastic job on that site, growing and building and restoring it to its former glory. So they are doing a fantastic job. So thank you very much. Muddy Farm 75 is in the house from Southern Indiana. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Haven't seen you for a while. Muddy Farms, if you get a chance, I talked to you, I guess, not too long ago on the text. I didn't know if that person contacted you or not. But the other is I wanted to talk to you if maybe you could reach out to me this week if you get a chance, that would be fantastic. Dora says we got ours yesterday, but still super cold. I hear that. James is in the house from Maryland. We got snow. Yep, I think most places are getting snow right now, but I'm sure you're getting a lot more than we are. But welcome, we're glad you're here. Junie's in the house. Welcome, glad you're here. David says, instead of putting sand in the cages for the birds to play in, could a substitute sawdust or fireplace ashes work? It's not a horrible idea. The sawdust is not great for they're going to eat it. So it's not ideal. And the fireplace ash is just going to make a huge mess. You could try it out. It needs to be something that's good on their digestive system, unfortunately, because no matter what you put in there, they're going to eat it. So just keep that in mind. Dr. Connie says, I hatched out 19 out of 25 jumbo mix I ordered. We texted already. Now 6 days old and getting some stubbly looking feathers. That is wonderful. That's exactly what you want to see. So congratulations and great hatch rate. Shelly C donated $5 to the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Dale's Quails donated $20 to the channel. No poop balls with our brooders. Keep up the great information videos, Myshire. Thank you very much. And I probably should have mentioned that. So Dale's Quails, he's fantastic and I love him. And we met last year at QuailCon and we've really hit it off and we've really, I think, cultivated a friendship. But we did inspect and look at his cages and brooders while he was here. He sent us a brooder for us to do a review on, and they're fantastic. So if you're looking for brooders, I definitely recommend you checking out dalesquails.com as well. And thank you very much for the donations, everybody. I really appreciate it. There was something that I wanted to say real quick, but I can't remember. I guess I won't say it then, huh? Xavier says Deep South Texas is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Nikki James from Missouri is in the house. Welcome. Jeff Martin's in the house. Welcome. Anthony is in the house from Maine. Thumbs up. Absolutely. Hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. It helps the channel and makes me feel good. So we're going to try to hit 200 likes tonight. So hit the like button and be a part of something. Bags of Love is in the house from North Carolina, and Doris is in the house from Southeast Kansas. Welcome, everybody. Tim is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. I remember what I wanted to say. There we are. The Little Giant Incubator video review that we're doing. Now, granted, I had no expectations for the Nurturite 360. It did well. We're recommending it. The Little Giant, I have no faith in at all. But they just went to lockdown, and we candled, and I think you will be. I'm very surprised on what I'm seeing so far. There's good and bad, but we'll see how it finishes up. We'll see how they hatch out. But we candled, and I got that video all loaded up. It's all edited. All we have to do is do the final hatch and move them over, and then that'll be posted next week. So that's going to be a great video for a lot of people looking for incubators or just tips and tricks along the way on how to get a better hatch rate. So keep that in mind. Hit the like button, support the channel, and subscribe because we've got that video coming your way. I do have bad news. I will be dropping off, I don't know, like 50 quail to a university this week, and they were supposed to do an interview with me about what they are doing, and they got denied. We are not allowed to be doing that, so we're still trying to work something around it, maybe meeting outside and not using the university's name, but she's a little worried about it. So that might not be coming to fruition, which I thought that was a done deal. But I am still pushing, and we will see how we can go with that. But I'll be dropping those off this week. And we might just do a video on just the delivery of the process and try to sneak some stuff in there. I don't know. Veronica says, I would worry the lies wood ash could cause chemical burn. That's a good thought as well. That's a good thought. Michigander is in the house. Tim, hope everyone had a nice weekend. Thank you very much. and I hope you as well. Freedom Quail Farm is in the house, you guys. I am so excited. We found silver fox rabbits. We get to pick up on Saturday. Quail and rabbits are great homesteading meat. Absolutely. Congratulations and best of luck to you. Jasmine Bass just donated $10 to the channel. Thank you very much. Love being part of this community and appreciate all the time Myshire puts in to helping so many be successful in raising these tiny fluff nuggets. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much for the donations. So after we finish the Little Giant video, which is this week, Friday we will start on the Incubator, and then again the donations from this video are going towards another incubator that we're going to purchase. Oh, I'm losing comments. Okay, here we go. Never mind. Full of newbie questions tonight. What should the lockdown day be for the jumbos? Day 15. My thumbs up was number 19. Well, thank you very much. Dora says, Andrea Perry, I'm mid-hatch, also excited to see total counts. There you go. Jesse Mills is in the house. Welcome. Veronica says, the lives have become my Sunday and Monday night addictions. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. James is in the house and not talking to me. Peg P is in the house from Northern California. Welcome. Jasmine Bass says, hello, friends and Quail fam. Tuning in from snowy Southwest Missouri. Just processed about 40 quail. Yay for self-sufficient quail. Absolutely. I love it. She's also the admin on the Facebook group called Self-Sufficient Quail, and she's got a lot of stuff lined up that's great topics that you will not want to miss. So make sure you join that Facebook group as well. Valerie Cox is in the house. Day 15 is lockdown day if you properly started day 1 as 0. Absolutely. Michael's in the house. Good evening from Cape Cod. My jumbo Egyptian started hatching today. So far I have 2 very exciting. That is awesome. Congratulations and best of luck to you. And obviously keep me posted. I'm going to try to go fast so that we can get caught up and I don't lose any more comments. Xavier's in the house. Welcome. Hope everyone is staying healthy and warm. Absolutely. Doris says Pittsburgh area. It's the closest city to me. There you go. Pastime 84 is in the house. Welcome. Kyle Homewood is in the house. Welcome. Cajun Kayaking is in the house. Hello all. Cold even for Louisiana. I bet so. You guys are getting a cold front down there. Junie said, I caught the dang COVID 2 years on overnights and I was fine. They moved me to days and bam, I caught it. There you go. Yeah, I think that Jenna's mom got it from church and then she pretty much spread it to the whole farm. But it is what it is. Happy Camper says hello from Maine. Jay is in the house. Welcome. Richie is in the house. Hello from Avon, New York. Expecting 16 inches of fresh snow by this time tomorrow. That is insane to me. Stay safe, but that is insane to me. Alan Floyd is in the house. My brothers came in, have an incubator. I want a jumbo Egyptians in order in a couple weeks. There you go. Well, they are on the website available, so whenever you're ready to order, go ahead. Jumbos typically take about 2 to 3 weeks to ship out, just because we are that far behind. And then any of the standards, mixes, or colors are about 5 to 7 days, business days, because I don't ship on the weekends. But best of luck to you, and we'll be happy to help you when you are ready. Don Ray B is in the house. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Zach Glass is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Katrina's in the house from Gilroy, California. Welcome. She's also an admin on our Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group with Verna, which is the group I created years and years and years ago, and it's very near and dear to my heart. We were the largest quail Facebook group on Facebook until they shut me down. We started over, and I asked Katrina and Verna to help me out, and we are growing extremely quickly, so I'm very excited about that as well. Andy's in the house. Everything at Wynola is out of stock too. I did not know that. I will look into it. I think he tried to give me a call yesterday, and then I texted him back. I will contact him, and I will have an update for you on Wynola Ranch by Tuesday when our live on Tuesday. Whew. It's going to be a little bit harder than I thought tonight, guys. Okay. Barbara's in the house. I live in Canada. I know I can't get eggs or quail right now, but can I get merch? I want to support Myshire. Well, thank you very much. And yes, you can. The merch on the YouTube channel. So like if you exit out of the top chat, there's going to be some merch there. You can click on that. There's a lot of different options, such as this thing, or cups or mugs or t-shirts or whatever. You could do that. They will ship to Canada. And then if you do want supplies, we do ship to Canada, just not hatching eggs or live birds, but we would ship the cartons or the scissors or the candlers or whatever the case may be, because that's not illegal. Yeah, as far as the eggs or live quail, I can't help you there. But I wish you the best, and if you need anything, please let me know. And thank you very much for just the thought of supporting. Just the thought of supporting Myshire. I really appreciate you. Oh, good Lord. Okay. A. Jones is in the house. Hi, Zach. Checking in from the northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Stephen Ray is in the house from Florida. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. RK is in the house. Have you selected the best available incubator of the ones you have tested? Well, we're only doing one at a time, so that will take me some time. I do like the Nurturite 360. There's some pros and cons. I'm not a big fan of how small it is, but I mean, it gave us good results. There's some things I would change on it, but it gave us good results. And we'll let you know this week what my final results are on the Little Giant. And then I do like the Incubator a lot. I haven't tested it. We haven't had one in a long time, like 10 years. We haven't had a Incubator. But that is next up. It's already in the barn. We're just trying to finish this one up before we move on. And I want everything to stay the same. I want it in the same place, same temperature, same time frame, same everything. So yeah, I don't want to do multiple at a time. But we'll be starting that one this week, and we'll be posting the one about the Little Giant this week. Kathy Ivan is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Jeff Hardy is in the house. Hi from Morrill, Ohio. I'm getting started with quail this spring. I just ordered the Myshire Wynola Ranch cage. What age do the quail need to be put on 1/2 inch by 1 inch coated floor wire? That's a great question. So as far as the brooders go, you can do 1/2 inch. And that's fine after the first week. Put some blue paper towels down, you're good to go. I've got some videos on that. Moving them at about 3 to 4 weeks old. 3 is just a little tricky. You want to watch it on the 1/2 by 1, but they should be fine. 4 weeks for sure. 3 weeks, most likely just watch them for a little bit, but 4 weeks, you can put them in there and not worry about it at all. A. Jones is in the house. Welcome. La Rochelle Farm is in the house. Mark from Frosty, Connecticut. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Junie says, I know it's a long way off, but I am looking forward to QuailCon already, though this will be also be a bit bittersweet. Well, hopefully you can make it this year. I know you were trying to make it last year and it just didn't work out. You didn't have enough time. We really threw it together last year, but I still think it was a huge success. And now that I've got all year to plan, oh dear God, it's going to be off the hook. I mean, I am going all out. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. Can't wait. John is in the house. Washington's Estate in the room. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Muddy Farm 75 says, I've missed a couple weeks, but have you updated last year's numbers of eggs sold? I don't actually have all those numbers yet. I do have what we sold on the website. I'm still calculating all of the auctions because I did not keep up on that. I have all the records, but I have to go through them. So I've not done that. I have eBay, and I'm waiting for the hatchery to send me the numbers. There's a hatchery that we work with that we drop ship for, and they need to send me those numbers because I did not keep that information at all. I didn't even think about it. But I'm keeping track of a lot of things I missed last year, and that's just what you got to do, is you got to keep going. So far, I think we're at like 630,000. but the auctions are going to be quite a bit, and the hatchery's going to be a little bit. And I think I'm missing one more thing, but I can't remember what it is right now. So I'm going to say somewhere definitely over 650,000. It might be right below 700,000, but I'm not too sure yet. Good evening, everyone. Wisconsin here, busy in the shop. So just listening tonight. Well, welcome, Dale's Quails. Thank you very much, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Kelly Connect is in the house from Feathered Connections. Hey, hey, hey. You know I'm here. You announcing QuailCon stuff today. It'll be available in February, and I cannot wait. But that is why I did not want to start planning early, because I cannot keep my big mouth shut. I'm just so excited. It's guys, ladies, everybody. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I'm going all out on this thing. We had a meeting this week, and I said, I want to do this. And they're like, oh, well, I don't know if we can afford it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll pay for it. And they're like, you're not supposed to lose money on this. And I was like, that's okay. I mean, we're going all out, so it's going to be great. Misty's in the house. Welcome. Kyle's in the house. Question, can we have some kind of info on dot white and breeding them with Pharaoh and then outcome of the breeding the two? If you put white and wild together, you're going to get like 40% wild, 40% white, maybe a little bit more. And then eventually you'll start getting tuxedos, which will be white on the chest and the wild feathering on the back. But that's pretty much all you get out of them. Doug is in the house. Hey man, how you feel? Are you feeling better? I'm not feeling great. I feel like crap. But, you know, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter, right? Doug blew it up and was on fire on the auction site today. I skipped yesterday on the auctions on our Facebook group because I couldn't do it. I was exhausted. But I dedicated to do it today, and he had some amazing auctions, some great deals. So congratulations, and I'll get you out as soon as I can. Jeff Martin's in the house. Tell me what I need to know about the vent hole in a Incubator during incubation. Little unsure. I don't know yet. I haven't started it. We'll be starting that on Friday. But in any incubator, the vent hole needs to be 100% closed. Like the Nurturite 360 is a little slide. That needs to be closed. Or the Little Giant has two little plugs that you can plug up. Those need to be plugged. And then at lockdown, it opens all the way or the plug comes out. But I don't know what the Incubator looks like yet. But they get plugged up or closed all the way until lockdown, and then you open them up. Jasmine Bargos is in the house, new to Facebook auction. It's addicting. Got to try it once. I buy an incubator. Well, there you go. Hopefully you'll have some fun and get a great deal. And thanks for joining, and good luck to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'd love to help. And welcome to the community. I'm going to move this just a little so I'm not turning my head. Junie says, how much snow, Verna? Oh, not talking to me. Ann is in the house. Hello, Quail friends. Ohio is here. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Katrina says, I hope you're feeling better soon, Zach, and everyone feels better soon. The kids are struggling a little bit today, worse than yesterday. Jenna still feels 100%, but she's got a immune system like it's a, I don't even know. I do not have that. Don Ray B says, best wishes to the Myshire household. Hope you all feel well soon. Thank you very much. Dennis says, many thanks for the community support. Well, thank you very much for being part of the community and showing up. I really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, all you have to do is just hit that like button right there. I'd greatly appreciate it. And there you go. Junie says, Perry Schofield. I don't know what that means. But he started the Silvers in Canada. I don't know what you want to know about him. I know a little bit about him. I've talked to him a few times. James says, Zach, thanks for the video on the double stacking. Helped a bunch. Well, wonderful. I'm glad it helped. Sorry I couldn't do it last week. I just did not have any of the eggs. But I had to put some aside for that balut. So I was like, okay, we got to do it. And that was very hard for me to believe it or not. I've got my to-do list. And then I want it done. And this time I, had it done. And I was like, yeah. So then I put it all back together, and then I took the videos, but I'm glad it helped. And it seemed like a lot of people enjoyed that video. We had, I don't know, close to 7,000 views already. So I'm glad you asked for it, and I'm glad I could do it for you. Pastime84 says, just got over COVID myself, went 2 years not getting it, but wasn't too bad here, just like the flu. Hope all gets well soon. That's pretty much how we feel. I'm just tired and my body aches. The kids have a pretty bad cough and they're just kind of tired. So pretty much the flu, but it is what it is. I've had it twice already. I had it last year when I went to the hospital with my grandma. She was in the hospital and I stayed with her overnight and then got it while I was there. Al is in the house. When are the Jumbo Wilds be available? Shoot. Oh, there they are. Jumbo Wilds will be back on the website February 11th. Jumbo White Wings will be back on the website, not February. Shoot. Jumbo Wilds will be back on the website February 11th. Jumbo White Wings will be on the website February 7th. Linda's in the house. Talk about late, but here, there you go. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks very much. And you're not too late. We, like Chris says from Slightly Redneck, we don't take attendance. Kelly says, feel better soon, Myshire Farm, sending love your way. Well, thank you very much. Misty says, hope your family recovers quickly. Thank you. Genuine Toe Tag says, question, could you explain the protein percent, how much for each and why? Actually, I could give you the highlights, but I have a video, and it was right after I talked to the PhD doctor that formulates our feed and answered a bunch of questions that I get and a bunch of questions I asked her. I would check that video out. If you just type into YouTube, Quail feed by Myshire Farm, it'll show up. The picture is a picture of a feed bag called Klombach, and that goes over all of it. But for protein for starter grower, I recommend 25 to 30%, and for layers, I recommend 15 to 20%, because they don't really need the protein, and you need to increase the calcium and fiber. So during growing, during the growing process, protein is very important for them to grow and get big and healthy. But once they start laying, that protein is not as important, whereas the calcium and the fiber and the crude fat really help them not only maintain the weight and stay healthy, but produce the eggs in a healthy manner. Happy Campers is in the house. How many different types do you raise? We only raise Coturnix quail, but we have about 29 different types in the barn right now. I will be getting rid of some. I won't be getting rid of them. We will not be offering some in a couple of weeks. We'll be taking those off once I update the website. But right now we've got about 29 different varieties. Kaylee's Quail Farm. Hope I said that correctly. I just placed my first batch of eggs from you in my incubator. I can hardly wait until they hatch. Well, great. That is wonderful to hear. Good luck. Keep me posted. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Otis is in the house. Hugs to everyone from Kentucky. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Chad is in the house. Chad Okerstrom. Sorry. Chad Okerstrom's in the house. Good evening, everyone from Minnesota. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Jesse Mills says, Zach Loretta got a really big laugh at your picks in the Quail Daddies calendar. LOL. I believe it. If you do want to donate or help sponsor QuailCon, you can go to whiskeytangofarms.net. They have a Quail Daddies calendar. It is all for fun, but it's a calendar for 2022. And a bunch of us got together and just did some silly pictures. And it's just all for fun. But any proceeds from that goes to QuailCon. So you can check that out as well. Jasmine Bass has got my thumbs up in for tonight. Well, thank you very much. We're at 139. We need, 71 left. Hit the like button, support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. John says, just fired up my new Barado 49 Plus, putting about 150 quail eggs in. I'm a virgin. Wish me luck. Will someone hold my hand, please? LOL. Well, good luck. Best of luck to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll be on here every Sunday. This week we'll be on here Tuesday for live Q&As. You know, the website always has my contact information in case you need to get a hold of me in a faster manner. Peg P says, will you tape the speakers at QuailCon and upload on YouTube? That's a good question. I'm still working that out. We are going to do highlights this year. I'm actually going to hire someone, an expert, to do it, that is going to to take some good videos. I don't know if we'll be doing the whole video, the whole speech, but we'll do snippets. I want the people that are coming to QuailCon, not that just that bought the ticket, but took time off or traveled or whatever the case. I want them to get something extra out of it. So I'm still working that out. But we will be posting videos for sure. Richie donated $5 to the channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It'll go to good use. Happy Camper says, do you ship out live birds and prices, please? We do. They are on our website under products, live quail, and we have breeder sets. We have all hen sets, all male sets, teen sets, rare teen sets, and we ship out every Monday or Tuesday of every week, but we will not be shipping live quail out this week as it is a holiday, and so we're going to take this week off because they'll be behind, and I don't want them delayed. So the live birds will be we won't ship the live birds until next Monday. But yeah, we've got a lot of different options, and they range anywhere from, the breeder set's 5 hens and 1 male, it's $50, and there's different prices. Anthony says, how much less productive are the jumbo Egyptians versus wild as in egg weight and physical weight? I do not know off the top of my head, but there's a playlist called All About the Colors, and it goes into both as far as everything about it. Chatting with family while peeling eggs. Wish I had an automatic egg peeler. Well, good luck to you. I have not found one that I like yet, or I would recommend one. Happy Campers, they do... Oh, not talking to me. Kiki's in the house. Hello, everyone. Kiki from Houston, Texas. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Happy Campers... No, I did not. We Win is in the house. Take care. Thank you very much. La Rochelle Farm says, look who showed up, Sleepy Kiki. There you go. Junie says, why are you asking personal medical questions? There you go. Jasmine says, yes, thanks for clarifying about the scammer sellers and for the tips to avoid getting scammed. It's sad that they do that to people. Absolutely. So just be wary. And I'm not saying that there's not a lot of people you can buy quail from. That's not what I'm saying. Don't take me the wrong way. I'm just saying if you're gonna do research at all, you got to do research on where you get it. That's all I'm saying. And there's unfortunately some people lost some money. It wasn't a lot, but I mean, losing money it's rough. Katie Bella Creations is in the house. Prayers for full and fast recovery. Well, thank you very much. Brian is in the house. Yes, I got scammed for $245 about 3 weeks ago. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can get something back out of it. James says, is there someplace we can check the MPIP number for hatchers breeders? Yeah, if you actually go to the MPIP website, there is a spot on there where you can plug in and match up a name with the MPIP number and anything like that. So yes, you could do that on the website. Bully McGuire says, sup, I'm back. I got a heat lamp improvement also. Can you hatch quail eggs with heat lamp and water? Some people have done it successfully. I'm not going to recommend it because there's a lot of things. It's not a great practice to do, but some people, really spend a lot of time researching and understanding the process, and they've had success with it. Yeah, absolutely. Linda says, yep, on the scammers I ordered and got eggs, none hatched, PayPal and seller, so sad, too bad, sucks to be me. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is why we absolutely 100%, no matter what, whether it's the post office or the incubator or somebody said that they just put their eggs into lockdown and they just had their power outage. It's been 15 minutes, but they don't know what to do and they just feel like, giving up. And I said, no matter what, we're going to take care of you. Well, no, this is not your fault. I said, that's not there's no fine print on my website. There's no fine print on my guarantee. So I don't care what the case may be. It's shipping or power outage or your incubator or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter to me. We're going to make sure that you get what you pay for. So just make sure and I'm not saying that you have to purchase from someone that has that guarantee. I don't know why you wouldn't. But, I mean, personally, people need to stand behind their product. That's how I feel about ours. I need to stand behind what we do, and I need to make sure that you're taken care of. But you don't even have to purchase from someone that has that guarantee, just that someone has a lot of good reviews, and read the reviews as far as hatch rates and customer service, because those go a long way. Just wanted to hop on and give a like. My head kind of hurts tonight. Everyone stay safe and well. I hope that your family gets well soon, Zach. Thank you very much, Carrie. I appreciate it, and I hope you feel better soon. Muji says, whoop, late but here. Got a quail turning tray for the Nurturite 360 that finally got here. So close to getting some babies. That's awesome. Congratulations. Best of luck, and keep us posted. Is the poultry plucker on the Amazon shop multi-purpose? Seems big for just quail. It is not. We've tried it with chickens, and it just stops. It's just not strong enough. And we've tried our chicken plucker with the quail, and that did not work at all. It destroyed them. So no, it is not. Well, not for chickens. It might be something else, something smaller. Good question. Witch Doctor says, hi everyone, we missed last week, but we are here now. Well, welcome, we're glad you're here, and you are in Vegas, so Vegas is in the house. Welcome. Patricia says, hello from Virginia. It's sleeting here and snow earlier. It opposite for us. It was sleeting earlier, and now it's snowing. So, but best of luck to you, and keep us posted, or stay safe. You don't have to keep me posted on the weather. Kiki says, I die when I hear humidity that high. Candle and see if you see any movement in the air cell. I hear what you're saying, Kiki. I'm telling you, it works. Everybody's got to find their own way. So I do agree with that. This is how I found out about Myshire Farm and took another shot at purchasing more eggs. Well, I know that you did purchase. I think that I've already sent them out. So keep me posted on that, and we'll make sure you get taken care of. You won't get scammed. Linda says, I smartened up and got birds from you. Eggs when I pay taxes. There you go. Doug says, when can I win an auction? You won quite a bit today, sir. But I will ship those out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Donna says, lost my balut sale. It's okay. She wasn't selling, but eating herself, and I threw away dozens of eggs, not balut. Oh, that is a bummer. I'm so sorry to hear that. Jasmine says, hi, Mel. Glad to see you back. Happy Camper says, thank you for the information. We live in Maine. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. MH says, hello from Southeast Indiana. Can I keep jumbos and regular sized quail in the same aviary? Would there be an issue with different sized roosters? Nope, they'll be fine. Typically, the bigger the rooster, the more docile he is, to be honest. But no, they'll be fine. Not a big deal at all. Donna says, maybe blow duck eggs out for decoration, make set out of quail eggs. There you go. It is at 70%. Okay, yeah, then just wait. You can reach out to me tomorrow if you still don't have any hatch, and we'll take a look. But yeah, your numbers, as long as the incubator's not lying, which is the number one rule, that incubators lie, as long as it's not lying, then you should be fine. John says, Zach, I honestly think you should check out the Barado incubators. Hands down, are the best in the market. They make everything else look par for the course. Seriously, it is on my list. There's some things that I want to try out first, kind of the most popular ones that people purchase and either regret or have issues with. So I really want to try those out first, but absolutely we'll get to those. PJ's Family Farm says, I have hatching time brooders in cages. There you go. You can respond to the person that was asking about the poop balls. Chad says, going to make a 3-tier cage and was thinking on making it out of 2x2. Would that be strong enough, or should I make it out of 2x4? 3-tier cage. I guess it depends on how big it is. If it's a small 3-tier, then 2x2 would work. I think the structure should be 2x4, and then you could use a lot of 2x2s, but the structure itself should be 2x4. That's how we did ours. Nikki James says, you just need a big Myshire logo on the wall behind you for lives. Yeah, well, I'm working on it. Hopefully we'll have that by next week. I just could not figure it out this week. Catherine says, can you incubate chicken eggs and quail eggs together? You can. I know that people do it, but there's 2 different time frames. So obviously quail eggs hatch a lot sooner. The temp, I do believe, is the same. but you know, you'll have different hatches, and you have to increase humidity for one, and the other one's not ready. So just keep that in mind. Jasmine Bargo says, when ordering from your breeder set, 50 for 5 hens and 1 male, can I request all different colors? You can. We try to do the best we can, but yeah, in the notes section at checkout, you can request what you would like, and we will do our very best. I cannot guarantee it, but we do our very best to give you what you ask for. Their plastic hatching time brooder. Xavier says, doggy saying hello. I don't know what her problem was earlier. La Rochelle Farm says, howling at the moon sounds like. That was crazy. That sounds howling winds you have in there. You have there in Ohio. There you go. Summer Coleman's in the house from Texas. Welcome. Dora says, Zach, here's totals so far. White Wing only 16 of 30 made. Lockdown 12 hatch so far. Sexling 40 out of 60. 32 hatch so far. Wild 53 out of 60. 41 hatch so far. We'll have final tomorrow. Thank you very much for the help. Not a problem. Good luck, and keep me posted on that. And yeah, let me know what the final tallies were. Gail says, I'm fairly new to quail. Can you explain briefly the feed gene? Yeah, the feed gene is a diluter. So if you look at a picture of an Italian, it's a gold quail with kind of brownish black markings on the back. Well, if you introduce the feed gene to that, it changes that to a pearl, which is the gold turns to white and the markings on the back are real black. So it's a black and white quail because of the feed gene, whereas like the wild is just a traditional brown, right? And then a rusty red chest. Well, with the feed gene, you can change that to a fab fee, and the back of it turns, instead of brown, to gray, and then the chest turns to white. So it's a diluter like that, and it's really cool to work with. I love the feed gene, and I love the roux gene. Are the 1800 giveaways monthly, and how do you apply? Ordered the 25 plus germ pastel eggs recently. Thank you. That's great. Best of luck to you. Keep me posted on the hatch, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. The 1800 giveaway is every first Sunday of the month. I will announce a new winner, and all you have to do to apply is email me at zach@myshirefarm.com. My email address is on the website. Verna, if you'll put, oh, never mind. Right below tapeworm, you asked that. A couple comments under you, Verna actually put a link to the 1800 contest. There's a video on our YouTube channel that goes through everything to win, how to enter, some tips and tricks on what to put into the email and things like that, so you can check that out as well. Happy Camper says, we live up north here, want to make sure you hear us. There you go. Doug from Texas is in the house. Welcome. Hello. Do my cages need to be AKA headroom? How tall? I like anywhere from 8 to 12 inches. So really what it should be is 8 to 12 inches or 6 foot. So it's either an aviary or 8 to 12 inches. Anything over that or under that will cause the issues. But that, you have that range. 12 is ideal. Bully says, can you hatch quail with a heat lamp and water along with it? You can. We talked about that before. I'm getting behind on comments, so I won't go over it again. But I think you asked before I even responded the first time, so I'm sure you got it now. Cali Quail Keepers in the house. Zach, I hatched jumbo whites I bought from you, used my Rosetta Tuxedo Celadon's roux, and hatched English white Celadon laying hens. So cool. I have another round in the incubator. That's great. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. She has had some success stories this week. I'll be mentioning sooner rather than later, probably on one of my YouTube videos this week, so check that out. She's had some success with her Quail for Profit start, which is fantastic, and I wish you more. So good luck. And she's an admin for the new Facebook group called Quail in the Kitchen, and it is quail recipes and things like that. It's really fun and interesting. They're very active on there, so check that group out as well. Kaylee's Quail Farm says, is the wire mesh in your brooders all vinyl coated? No, it is not. It's galvanized. I'm still waiting on my coated wire, but may have to use uncoated wire. Yeah, galvanized will work just fine in the brooder itself. That wouldn't be a problem at all. Dale's Quails donated $20 to channel my poop balls. No poop balls with our brooders. Keep up the great information video, Myshire. Thank you very much. Donna says, lost my shoe in the snow. Brr, cold feet. I've done that before. That's a bummer. David Smith is in the house. Hello from Central Missouri. Welcome. Glad you're here. 54 degrees here in Virginia Beach, windy and rainy. That's still pretty cold for you. John says, will someone please recommend humidity percentages for me for quail eggs, pre-lockdown and lockdown? If you go to our playlist called The Hatching Process, that will give you all the information you need to hatch out Coturnix quail. You can also go to our website, go to the blog section, and there is a form that you can print out, and it is the hatching guide. And that will go through every single step. Temperature, humidity, when to change the humidity, if you're going to candle, what day you should candle, how to take care of them after, and things like that. So you can definitely check that out. But I like 40 to 45% humidity during incubation, 70 to 75% at lockdown. Dora says, I'm very excited. First quail ever may downsize chickens now. There you go. I'm telling you, they're great. They're the new chicken. Check it out. What the Quail Farm says, good evening, everyone. Stay warm. Absolutely. Welcome. Glad you're here. Trina says, I'm a fan of sand boxes with a lid, so everything you put in stays in it. There you go. That's a good idea. La Rochelle Farm says, are you increasing quail numbers? Yes. I know you said you weren't before. If not, why not remove your slow sellers to increase jumbo wild numbers? Or did you come up with another plan? We came up with another plan. And we are going to get rid of a color or two. Not because they don't sell, but they're just so close to something else that it's just not worth it. But no, I made some changes. I tell you right, if you remind me a little bit, I'll tell you what we did, but I'm getting behind on comments. Thurston Stout is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Katrina says, how's it working out? Oh, not talking to me. Kenneth Meggers is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. What the Quail Farm says, we got 60 Myshire eggs in the incubator. Wish us luck. Absolutely. Good luck. And obviously keep me posted. Bully McGuire says, can you hatch quail eggs with a heat lamp and water along with it? Yes, you can, but it's very difficult. I don't recommend it. Nita Culp is in the house. I believe you won a couple auctions today as well, so congratulations. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Donna says, hi, thank you for responding a couple days. Thank you for responding a couple of days. I found someone in South Carolina close to me. That's great. Congratulations. La Rochelle Farm says, Zach, I'm going to pick up Kiki and Tanya on my way to QuailCon. Oh boy, what trouble could one possibly get into? That would be a long drive because you're Connecticut and then Indiana and then Texas. I mean, better take a week off. And I don't know, that would be kind of scary. One car, I don't know if that's allowed. I would check your local authorities to see if they would even allow that. Nehemiah King is in the house. How much room does a quail need in stacked cages? For the brooders, I recommend 6 chicks per square foot for the first 3 weeks. After that, anytime after that until the end of their life, I recommend 3 quail per square foot. Doug Cocker's in the house. Hello from rainy South Carolina. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Tamitha Dottie is in the house. I'm trying to have an all-male bachelor pad cage. But as soon as they are 2 months, they start fighting. I think you said that all male cages can work with no females in cage. What am I doing wrong? Well, you need to make sure that you try to separate them at 3 weeks old. So males into one cage, females into the other, and preferably the males do not see the females. Those might be 2 things. Obviously, the less light, the better for the males. Would be a couple of examples for you. Don Nichols is in the house. Hello from cold Kentucky. Absolutely. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Misty says, I don't know if you remember, but a week or 2 ago, I sent you a pic of our first very large egg from our scarlet tuxedos that we got from you asking if the large side was normal. I think I remember seeing that, and I think I remember responding, and if I didn't, I'm very sorry. Sometimes I forget to hit send. I do about 100 to 125 texts a day. From different people, and so I go fast. I mean, I still try to give you the best information, but I go fast, and sometimes somebody will text me like a month later, and I'll just see my text that I never sent. So hopefully I responded to you. But if I remember correctly, I think that they were still kind of young. So usually they'll start laying at 5 to 6 weeks, and they'll lay many different size and shapes and color eggs for about the first 2 weeks until they start normalizing, is what I meant to tell you. Joan is in the house from Southern Arizona. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Barbara's in the house. I have a little giant. Can't wait for the video. I can't wait to finish the video, to be honest with you. N4B1K1 says, Mary Quail from California's in the house. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. Linda says, I want to save up for the brooders, but it will take a long time and time I am short on. Be 69 May 1st. Well, happy early birthday and best of luck to you. And I wish you the best. Troy C is in the house from El Paso. I'm assuming Texas. There's an El Paso, Arkansas too. I'm going to assume Texas. El Paso's in the house. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Katie Bella Creation says the humidity dropped significantly while I was out today. Was able to correct it quickly. Did I blow it on this hatch? No, it'll be fine. Humidity is not as vital during the incubation. It's very vital at lockdown, but not as much at incubation. Not that they shouldn't be okay, but so don't stress. It'll be just fine. Jasmine Bass again donated $9.99 to the channel, so thank you very much. I really appreciate you, and we'll put that to good use. Michelle Self says, Yard Bird Run, Sweet Home Center, Alabama. Question, review us on correct DE and sand for dust bath. Cannot remember. Play sand or construction sand. Well, DE works just fine, and we do play sand. I'm pretty sure construction sand is fine as well, but I don't think I've ever bought that. Play sand, I think, here is much cheaper. So that's just what we've purchased. So I'm going to say play sand, but I think you can do either one. And make sure you read the instructions on the DE, because you're only putting in a very little amount. Misty says, just thought I'd let you know the first 5 eggs we got from her were all double yolkers. Very interesting. Very interesting. So she probably will still lay a very large egg at the end of it all. That's great. Happy Camper says, tonight's warmer than usual. 1 degree here in Maine. It's been -12 to -18. Yeah, that's not my weather, guys. That's not for me. Whiskey Tango Farms says, good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Hope it says, Nadia here from North Georgia. Hi, everybody. Zach, I have your autumn ambers in the incubator. 1 week to go. Question, if I incubate the eggs, I will get from them, will they hatch autumn ambers? Yep, absolutely. That's a good question, and good luck. And keep me posted. And if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. Mekor Acres Rick says, good evening, Quail folk. Welcome. We're glad you're here. What the Quail Farm is in the house. Welcome. Barbara says it's -13 degrees Celsius there. Ugh. Nehemiah King says, can I use my Texas A&M eggs for balut? Yeah, you can use any eggs for balut. Yeah, absolutely. Lee's Quails is in the house from Oklahoma. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Annie Hill is in the house. Greetings from Southwest Illinois, right outside St. Louis. Just put our first eggs to lockdown this afternoon. Day 15. Farm Innovations 4250, and we're looking forward to see these hatch. That's awesome. Best of luck. Keep me posted. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And the Farm Innovator is the second. So we did the Nurturite 360. Now we're doing the Little Giant. Next is the Hovabator, and the next one is the Farm Innovator. Or Farm Innovations or whatever. And those are the most notorious people buy for newbies. And I'm going to be doing videos on other incubators as well. But I really wanted to get the newbie ones out of the way, the ones that a lot of people go to when they just start out. Because once you do it for a while, you kind of know the recommendations and what other people think about it and things like that. But if you're just starting out, I really wanted to try to help that. But we will be doing bigger incubators as well. Mary Davidson's in the house. Do you send a message when you ship the eggs? Yes, we do. Jenna will send you an email the day before we ship with the tracking information. And yeah, absolutely. Lori says, incubated my first time so far out of 28 eggs, 14 hatched so far. That's not bad. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Happy Camper says, do you use U.S. Postal or another form of delivery? We only use USPS. The eggs go priority. The live quail go express. Yeah, FedEx and USPS are not good for egg delivery. They're great for everything else, but they're not good for egg delivery as everything goes on a conveyor belt unless you pay a fortune for it not to. So that has a lot of issues, and then they also will not ship live quail. They'll ship live snakes, but they won't ship live quail. Really upsets me. And we can't put hatching egg stickers on the box, and if they find out they're hatching eggs, they'll send them back to me. We've tried all this before because they consider hatching eggs live embryos, which is a whole nother thing. I get it. It's a whole nother topic. Anyways, it's been a disaster. So no, we only use USPS. John says, can someone please help me with humidity? We already talked about that. I gave you that information. But 40 to 45% humidity during incubation. Day 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 should be lockdown, and that should be around 70 to 75%. Egg Got Bait says, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Absolutely. Thank you very much for the support. Rick is in the house. 10 peeps today so far, 45 to go. That's great. Congratulations. Best of luck, and obviously keep me posted. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hit the like button, support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. We need, I don't know, like 33? I think so. 33 more to hit our goal, and that would make me happy. Brian Hudson says, hey, Myshire, I am interested in Celadon for ornamental purposes. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. If you're looking to where to buy them, the only place that I can recommend them is Whiskey Tango Farms. I do not sell them. I have them, and they will be spread out through some mixes, or if I run out of eggs, like in mixes, I'll throw some in, or whatever the case may be. But I do not sell them individually, as I am still researching them. So if the brooder room's full, like the next couple of weeks, once I get all the jumbos out, the brooder room will be full for an entire month of jumbo eggs. Jumbo wilds, jumbo white wings, things like that. So I will have no room to do any of my research on the new research colors, the new research jumbo, the Celadons. I will have no time for any of that, no space. So at that point in time, a lot of those Celadons will just go into mixed eggs on the website. Nehemiah King says, so whiskeytangofarms.net is the only place I know that sells them, that stands behind them. And there might be more, that's just all I know. Nehemiah King says, do consumers care if their blute eggs are white from using a white breed of quail? No. No, and they'll not even know what the colors are. So yeah, that's not a problem at all. What the Quail Farm says, not talking to me. Pine Bird is in the house. Hello from Massachusetts. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Hope it says, Zach, some of the autumn amber eggs that I got from you are blue. They are. They are a Celadon egg, and those are ones that I did not want to use. I'm looking for something very specific. So we put those into the program. They were nice autumn ambers. They're great colors. They're nice size eggs, so we just put them into the breeding program. So can I expect some blue eggs from my babies when they start laying? Just wondering how that works. You could. I mean, it's a flip of a coin. But they are Celadon layers, so they're still, even their babies are going to be the Celadon carriers, at least. That's minimum, so that's nice. Leah Falk says, hello from Oregon. Did my order last week. Well, thank you very much. Best of luck. And I will get you out as soon as possible. I thought I already did, but maybe I didn't. Derek Big Del Watt, I hope I said that correctly, is in the house. Welcome from Ireland. Very cool. Glad to see you here. Tim is in the house from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Welcome. Andrea is in the house and not talking to me. That's okay. The The Homestead Carvers in the house. I want quail but don't have a cage. Well, you can definitely check out dalesquails.com or winolaranch.com or quailcage.com. I highly recommend them, and you can check those out. And best of luck to you. Katrina says 5,386 members as of right now on Newbie Quail Lovers. That is wonderful to see. I'm liking it. Newbie Quails is only 3 or 4 months old. We were at like 23,000 follow members on Newbie, and then Facebook shut me down. And so I just started the same group again, and I called it Newbie Quail Lovers 2. They're not going to shut me down. I'm going to keep going. Virgil Johnson's in the house, late but made it. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. John says, hit the like button, people. Absolutely. Thank you very much. We need, 19 maybe to hit the goal. Dennis is in the house. Dennis and Jackie in Flufferville. I don't know where that is, but I'm sure I mispronounced it as well, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. Request recommended books on quail. Yeah, I'm currently reading one that I think I might recommend, but I have read 4 of them that we got, and I can't recommend a book, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Cannot do it. But I am liking this one, so we'll see how this one finishes up. Virgil Johnson says, I love my little giant. There you go. That's great. Brian says, I use a Sportsman 1502 for all my incubation needs. I do love the GQF. They are expensive, so they're not really a newbie one, but I do love GQF. Yusuf says, hello everyone, I just came to say hi, but I have a lot of things to do. Thanks for showing up, I appreciate it. Hit the like button, support the channel, and I appreciate it. Not talking to me. Christlyn Hackinson, I hope I said that correctly. Hey, sorry a little late, just finished cooking dinner. Well, welcome, we're glad you're here, and thanks for showing up. Kaylee's Quail Farm says, Zach, would using uncoated half-by-half wire for my brooder be a problem? No, we don't use coated wire on the brooders. They're only on it for 2 weeks. They're not very heavy. They move around a ton. As long as it's smooth and galvanized, you're good to go. I wouldn't waste the money on PVC coated wire in the brooders. I just wouldn't do it. Psycho Ward 360's in the house. Welcome, glad you're here. Ghost Camo? I'm going to say Ghost Camo. Is in the house. Welcome. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you for doing the Sunday live chats. I find them very informative. Well, thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate it. For grow-out cage floors, do you recommend half-by-half or half-by-1 since they will only be in there for 4 or 5 weeks to be processed at 8 weeks old? I'm working on a tractor idea. That's a good idea. I would do half-by-half. Especially for a tractor idea, I would do a half-by-half, and then you could just wash it out every 8 weeks. That's what I would do. I think the half-by-1, it's only for the 4 to 5 weeks to process it. Yeah, then half-by-1. Yeah, for sure. If you're putting them in there at 4 or 5 weeks old until 8 weeks, half-by-1 for sure. I thought that it was going to be like a brooder grow-out kind of thing. So never mind. Yeah, half-by-1. Is there a height max or minimum for brooders? Not as much as cages, no. We're at probably 2 feet up. I've seen some that are 11 inches, 12 inches. No, I would say no reason. I would say a foot or higher is fine, and there's not really a maximum, no. I'd say the minimum, it'd be nice. I mean, it's not a minimum. I would say a foot would be nice. 12 inches. Busy Bee Garden says, good evening, everyone. Zach, 38 out of 60 of my Jumbo Wilds eggs hatched. I did get them from Myshire Farm. Thank you very much for letting me know. I will write that down. 38. And so what I do is I only write down what you would have ordered. So you would have ordered 50. So yes, I agree. Your hatch rate would have been 38 out of what you put in, which is 60. But my guarantee and my hatch rate would be what you actually ordered. Because you would have ordered 50. We sent 10 extra just for you. So I'm going to put down 38 out of 50. I know it can be confusing, but that's how I do that. But still, great hatch rate either way. So congratulations. You did great. If I can make it to QuailCon, I will, but I might be moving into my new place at that time. We'd love for you to be here, and wait until you hear all the stuff I've got planned. You will not want to miss it. It's going to be great. But hopefully you can make it. And if you can't, I completely understand. Busy Bee Garden says a couple of my jumbo wilds hatched with blondish feathers. All the rest were normal. Is that a recessive trait? Yeah, that would be a recessive trait. I ordered a second Wynola Ranch cage just before New Year's. They texted recently that my cage was shipped. It should arrive in a few days. Wonderful. That is great to hear. Best of luck to you. And yeah, Wynola Ranch, I do know is getting slammed. I did not hear that they were out of stock. I don't know what that's all about. So I will check that out and give you an update on Tuesday. But yeah, their quality is so good. I mean, they're backed up. Same with us. Same with Dale's Quails. I mean, it's hard to keep good quality product in stock, you know. Happy Camper says, anyone in the room have any Flemish gentle giant rabbits? Contact us, please. George does. He won't sell them, but he does. We used to have some. My daughter had Flemish giants for 4-H way back in the day. Jennifer Meyer says, the big C has me taking twice as long to do everything, feeling your pain. I hear that. Yeah, I'm just moving slow. My body just sore. I've got a pounding headache. But other than that, I mean, I just feel annoyed is how I feel. I just feel annoyed. Like I feel bad enough to be pissy about it, you know? Barbara says, one of my female quail look like a pharaoh, but she has no chest markings. How does that happen? Don't know what you mean. I would need to see a picture. No chest markings. I don't think I've ever seen a pharaoh hen with no chest markings. If you want to send me a picture, I'll take a look at it and we can try to figure it out. Happy Campers is in the house from Maine. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Lori says, hi, Lori here from Tennessee. I'm new to the quail community and in middle of hatching out my first set of eggs. That is wonderful. Best of luck to you. Obviously, keep us posted. If you have any questions, feel free to ask or reach out. And best of luck to you. And we are very, very happy that you are part of this community. So welcome. Psycho War 360 says, next week we will be hatching our first batch of Myshire's grandchildren babies. That makes me feel old, really. Good luck. Oh, I like the cap locks. It's easier for me to read. Patricia says, hello. Hope all of you feeling better soon. Well, thank you very much. RK says, very happy for you to hear your MPIP inspection went well. Yeah, it's kind of a routine now, but knock on wood. But yeah, it went well, and really not, I mean, it was over before I even knew it, really. I mean, I was expecting a lot more. Ghost Camo says, thanks so much for the live chat. I appreciate the questions and comments from others. You're doing a great job. Well, thank you very much, and thanks for being here and being part of the community, and we're happy to have you. Lori says, thank you guys so far. 14 out of 28 hatched. So happy about that. Absolutely. Let me know what the final hatch was. I don't know if they were ours, but good luck, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Happy Camper says, nothing personal. What difference does it make? You can read it. Yeah, no, I like the cap lock. I can read it a lot easier. CRC says, hi, Zach, how many generations do you recommend to bring new blood to the flock? If you're worried about it, I say three full generations, which should take about 3 years. So you really don't need to worry about it too much unless you've got a very detailed, specific breeding program. And in that case, you never have to bring in new blood. Can the feed stop the birds from laying eggs? What? James is in the house. Welcome, CRC. James Willis is in the house. Can the feed stop the birds from laying eggs? Like if you're switching feeds, yeah, they'll stop laying for a little bit because of the change. Anytime you change anything about their environment, whether it's feed, light, moving to cages, drastic weather changes, whatever the case may be, they will stop laying for a week or two for sure. Mount Eden Homestead. I still didn't say it right. Mount Eden Homestead. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Hi, Zach. Jasmine from Australia here. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. If I breed a roux with hens that look different, as in colors, is there a good chance they won't be related? Got eggs from that hatch from the same person? It's more likely, yes. I mean, people could have them in the same cages. Yeah, that would be a safe bet. I can't guarantee it, but that would be a safe bet to say that they're not related. Be a safe bet. Can't guarantee it, though. Egg Got Bait put the Quail Daddy calendar in the description or in the comments as far as the link to it if you want to check that out. Jessica Meek says, made it. Was out searching for an escaped quail, LOL. Found 2 of the 3 so far. Hope everyone is doing okay in the storms. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. And, yep, I'm going to have to do it because it's starting to hurt my head a lot. Oh, God, I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. Hopefully you find the other one, and they can be tricky sometimes. Verna says, thumbs up, everyone. Absolutely. Katrina says, think I figured out Broody Mama. She's still going strong with her helper hen. Think all of the original eggs either cracked or were no good. I stopped taking away new eggs when she was about to go on lockdown. Was able to candle the eggs a couple days ago. They are growing. We'll let her go through when I think those should hatch by, then bring them inside to hatch in the incubator. Very cool. Glad you figured it out. I love the problem-solving aspect of it. So best of luck, and absolutely keep us posted. I'm very interested about it. What the Quail Farm says, she's been there, or Jessica been there before myself as far as catching the quail. Absolutely. Shelly says, have you considered scholarships for young people attending QuailCon? I'd pitch in. Well, actually, all people that are under 18 are going to be free. Parents need to come with them, and those aren't free. But yeah, anyone under 18, the kids are free. But I do want to do that eventually, but I think we need to be a little bit more established first. 2 years maybe is my goal, but yeah, I would definitely like to do something like that. Which doctor's in the house? Husband and me won't miss QuailCon this year. I've got vacay days. There you go. I can't wait to meet you. That'd be fantastic. Donna's in the house, new to the channel, new to Quail family. We'll be getting my quails in March, preparing for them now. Any advice? Welcome. Well, that's great. Congratulations. Best of luck. It's a great community. We're so glad you're a part of it now. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I go live here every Sunday and usually Mondays, but I've canceled Monday. We're doing it Tuesday instead, as I've got some things that I have to get taken care of. And I'm going to be exhausted by tomorrow night anyway. Mondays are my extremely, extremely long day. It's usually about an 18-hour day, and by the time I get to the live, I just don't have much. And with this COVID thing, I can't do it. So we're gonna do it Tuesday instead. But we go live twice a week for Q&As, and I've got a playlist that you might want to check out called New to Quail and What I Need to Know. I think that might help you, or at least get you some questions that you might want to ask. That might help you a lot. And of course, if you're on Facebook, Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group is fantastic. The Self-Sufficient Quail, Quail Call, those 3 are just fantastic to join. Great community on there, and everybody helps each other. I love the fact that our mission at Myshire Farm is to help educate, encourage, and enthuse others to become more self-sufficient. And it really, truly, deeply warms my heart that so many people have taken that mission on themselves as well. And I'm very happy about the community. So thank you all for being a part of it and doing your part. So thank you very much. Frank says, hi everyone from Wisconsin. Welcome. We're glad you're here. James says, I've put most of the birds on lights on timers for 16 hours a day. That's great. If you did that within the past couple of weeks, then that's probably why they're not laying. If that was your question earlier, light will have a lot to do with it. Even when you put the lights on them, they'll still change for a couple of weeks. They do not like change. They'll adapt, but they will be very against doing it. So it'll take some time. Mary Davidson says, are you shipping eggs this week? We are. We're shipping Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday this week. Amanda says, hi from South Florida. Got our first egg from our Myshire babies yesterday. I'm so proud. I feel like I laid it myself. Well, there you go. Well, congratulations. And you're right. That is a huge accomplishment. Not only there, that's what I love about Coturnix Quail, is there's so many milestones. Like you get your first incubator and you learn your first set of things to learn about raising quail or animals, and then you get your first set of eggs, and then you hatch out your first set of eggs, and then you get your first egg, and then you butcher your first quail, and it's just like you sell your first egg. Like there's so many milestones in such a short amount of time. Like all of that happened within like 3 months of what I just said. You know what I mean? So it's great. Congratulations, and you should be excited, and I'm excited for you. What the Quail Farm says, Zach, what's the best warranty in the business? Zach has the best warranty in the business. Thank you. I agree. It's a good way to be. Wild Edibles is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. I think I was talking about the standing behind your product at that point in time. Donna is in the house. Donna Southwood. Hello from Canada. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Fingers still crossed that you'll be able to ship here someday. I'm sure it'll happen, and I'm fairly confident it'll happen this year. I just thought for sure that I would have a date by now, and they hate me. But that's on my list to call again this week. They just won't answer me right now. They're out of the office. They'll call me back, and it's been like that for like a month and a half. Like we were on track, and then it just died. I don't know what happened. You can use Peck No More on egg layers. I've read not to use Blue Coat if you consume the eggs or meat. There you go. Oh, can you use Peck No More on egg layers? I've never used that. I don't know, but I'm sure it would be fine as long as it's safe. So I would check the label, but I'm sure it would be fine. Rod is in the house. Where are you located? We are in Ohio, Miamisburg, Ohio. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Subi, a.k.a. Farm Girl, is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Linda's not talking to me. Barbara says, I got a 75.6% hatch rate on my last batch of eggs, 89.13% fertility. My breeders are doing great, I think. That is awesome. Congratulations. And yeah, your breeders are doing great. Congratulations, Barbara. Flew the Coop Farms in the house from Urick, Missouri, and Zach for president. There you go. We had that conversation earlier this week. No. But welcome. And Flew the Coop Farms is an admin not only on the Quail for Profit Facebook group, and not only are they an admin for the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group, which I love and you should check out, but they have also found a feed store to deliver 100 pounds of feed to the 18 and under contest winner every month for the next year. So they are hugely part of this community, and I thank them very much. You all give perfect customer service, just saying. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I probably shouldn't say that, should I? No, I should probably let it go. I will let it go. Miko Acres Rick says, I wonder if you could put a rheostat on chicken plucker motor to slow it down and make it more quail friendly. You might. I'm still a little worried about the space, but you could probably fix that too. But if the motor's not going so well, I don't know if it's the space issue. That's a good point. That's a good idea. N4B1K1 says, I agree, I love my Brado. There you go. That's great. Good job. And we'll be checking that out as well. I've heard good things about it so far. In fact, I don't think I've heard anything negative about it yet. Michael Perry says, just got done building an incubator like Terry's from Coturnix Corner. Doing a test on it tonight. Finger crossed. We'll be ordering eggs from you by end of the week. Well, great. Congratulations. That is a huge accomplishment and milestone. So congratulations to that. Best of luck. And we'd be happy and honored to earn your business. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. David Ruff says, busy day in the homestead, downed 450-pound Yorkshire hog, now sitting watching a great show while enjoying a pot of beans. You rock, man. Well, thank you very much, and you had a long, busy day. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. What the Quail Farm says, I think that's a good start. I don't remember what you were talking about. I'm sorry. Probably weren't talking to me. The Bellner homestead is in the house. Our Myshire babies are hatching. Most hatched yesterday, but a few more today as well. 17 and hoping for a couple more tonight. They are wild. LOL. The incubator looks like a mosh pit. There you go. That is good to hear. And if they just started hatching yesterday, you probably need to go for another about 72 hours. Jumbos typically have a much longer hatch rate. But congratulations. Best of luck. And obviously keep me posted on the final results. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And yeah, it really does look like a mosh pit, doesn't it? Andrea Perry says, Michael Perry, I made one from Terry's videos too, and they are hatching now. That's great. Best of luck to you as well. Congratulations. Is the quail egg turner for the nurture rate a good investment? The quail egg turner. If you want to, we didn't use it and had a great result from it. We just used the turner that it comes with. You can put 2 in there. I wouldn't buy it. I'd use what it comes with, but I'm cheap, and if I can get away with it, then I don't want to buy it. My opinion. Brian says, I put my chicken eggs in the incubator first, then 3 days later I added the quail eggs. This way the humidity would be at the right time period for both. That's a great idea. Good job. Thanks for letting me know, Brian. Ghost Comma says, question, I lost my flock because I waited too long to breed my males to females. What is the oldest I can use males and female quail for breeding? It's a good question. Typically males, let me start over. They'll be alive. They can live for long periods of time. But as far as production goes, you want to use your males up into about 9 months old. And that's when they start decreasing in fertility dramatically. The females will lay eggs very productively for about 2 years, maybe a little bit less. Year, 9 months to 2 years and 3 months. On average, it'll be 2 years. But the males, you want to use at about 9 months. Or younger, obviously. You want to switch them out at 9 months. Should have brought an extra water in here tonight. Bummer for me. What the Quail Farm says, one of our incubators was having issues holding a steady temp, so we put a towel over it, and it's much better. Just a tip for anyone else. There you go. That's a great tip. Yeah, sometimes you really need to, insulate those incubators to help a lot. Absolutely. Billy Bell is in the house. Is there a sparkly Manchurian? There is. There is. Leadership Help Desk is in the house. Universities are sadly dying, afraid of the truth, and any PR they can't control. Sad. Yeah, the person that was doing it absolutely agreed, and then it took some convincing for her teacher to agree to it, and that finally happened. So I thought we were clear, so I mentioned it, and then somebody, head honcho at the university, said absolutely not. I said, okay, we'll talk about it. There's always ways around things. So we'll see. Lori Overby's in the house. Hello to everyone. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Hatched my first quail eggs from local farmer. 2 chicks had splay. Tried treating with hobble and shot glass methods, but got worse than suffering. Had to put them down. Any tips for future hatches? Yeah, I'm a big believer that splay leg has to do with environment, not genetics. So you could get, in your hatcher or incubator, whatever you're using, you can put like the mat down for the kitchen drawers. That's very non-slippery, or blue automotive paper towels. Put that at the bottom, and that should fix your problem going forward. I have never had poop ball on any of my quail. We did way back in the day when we had no idea what we were doing, and then we kept growing and then putting more. So, but I haven't had poop balls in a long time. 3, 4, 5 years. Well, definitely not in this barn. So that's 2, and I'm pretty sure we fixed it in this barn about 1.5 years, before we even started on that. So yeah, 2, 3, about 4.5 years. But it takes time. So it was a good question, absolutely. Heartway Farms is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hello from your friends at Heartway Farms. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Temp here in Minnesota has gone up over 80 degrees in 2 days. That is bizarre. Stay safe on that. Heartway Farm says, thank you for all the great content. Nice work. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I'm glad it helps. Rebecca Ann is in the house. North Carolina, nasty snowstorms. Nope. I'm going to start over. Rebecca Ann is in the house. North Carolina, nasty storm snowed in for a few days. Kept saying it wrong. I knew I was saying it wrong. Well, hopefully you're safe. Stay safe, and good luck. Mount Eden Homestead is not talking to me, but I did say it right that time, so I'll take it. Wild Edibles says, yeah, I don't think I'm hatching chickens anymore. Quail are so much better in many ways. I've been trying to tell people. I'm trying. Bags of Life says, oh, not talking to me. And Donna says, is galvanized wire not good for cages? I put 1/2 inch in my cage because of snake and rats. I will be getting hatched quails because of being a newbie and can't afford an incubator right now. No, galvanized wire is fine for cages. That's fine. I mean, the PVC coated wire is like ideal, but it's super, super expensive. Huge investment. Galvanized wire will work just fine for an extended period of time. So yeah, it's much cheaper. That's what I would do. Now, you can get cheaper wire and you're going to regret it. I wouldn't do that. I would get galvanized. But the next step up, so it's like the good, better, best. You can get wire and it's fine and you're going to regret it eventually. The galvanized wire is good. It's a little bit more expensive, but it'll be fine forever. The PVC coated wire is perfect, but it's really expensive. So that's the way to look at it. But galvanized is fine. How can I be a part of the auction? It's a Facebook group. You can just join. It's called the Myshire Farm Quail Egg Auctions. And I do auctions every weekend. I usually do them every Saturday and Sunday, but COVID hit us on Friday, and Saturday I was trying to do this and run here and take care of everybody and do blah, and I couldn't do it. So I did not do any auctions on Saturday, but I did do them today. We had a good time. Freedom Quail Farms in the house. Anyone on here know how long to rest rabbit, chicken, and quail meat in iced water in fridge before cooking or freezing it? From my understanding, 24 hours. But that's just for the quail. I don't know anything else, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. But I could be wrong. I wouldn't take my word for the rest of it. Quail's 24. For anyone in the northern Mass area, I have a farm name for you, the Boston Quailers. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. That was from Meekor Acres, Rick. I like that. The Boston Quailers. That's funny. Gary Miller says, hello, Zach, Verna, Edgar Baton, to all of the Quail family and friends. Just listening in from North Carolina. Thanks for all you do. Well, thanks for being here and being part of the Quail community. We really appreciate you, and we're glad you're here. And good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thomas Johnson is in the house. I'll get my Roux Italians this week, and I'm excited. That's great. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. And yeah, they're great to work with. I love them. Not talking to me. Donna says chinchilla dust is good for sandbox. There you go. That's interesting. There you go. I've never tried that. George just got some chinchillas the other day. Marshall Scott says, my jumbo wild eggs are on schedule to ship Tuesday. Everything is ready. Thanks for all the info you shared that helped me get set up. Well, thank you very much for your patience. As far as the jumbo wilds go, I appreciate that. And I will get you out as soon as possible. And best of luck to you. Obviously, if you have any questions, you reach out to me. I think we've already talked or texted anyway. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And thanks for being here, and good luck, and keep me posted. Alita Salts is in the house. I just Wanted to say thank you again for the extra eggs for the girls next door. Eggs are in the incubator and they are super excited. You truly are a blessing to many people. Well, thank you very much, and I would love to see updates on that. I try to give them some really fun, cool colors, and so keep me posted. I'd love to know about it. And it's not a problem at all. I was happy to do it. Flew the Coop Farms in the house. Sorry about your cat. Don't want to talk about it. Did they lose? Because I was on here, so I don't know. I'm assuming they lost. That makes me so mad. So mad. They don't. That's it. I'm rooting for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger all the way. Like, I don't even know what to say. No, I want Green Bay to win. I love Aaron Rodgers. Love Aaron Rodgers. Linda says, I have the Nurtroid 360 with the Quail Egg Turner. I have to try again. I have the Nurtroid 360 with the Quail Egg Turner. I have to try again. Oh, there you go. And with the Quail Egg Turner, it's not bad. I'm just cheap. And the chicken egg turner that comes with is fine. Gary Miller says, I was outside with the quail and they were just singing. LOL. Sounded cute. There you go. You probably missed it earlier, but my dog was just howling. The only time I've ever heard her do that, she's never done it in the house, so that was weird. But the only time I've ever heard her do it is 3 or 4 times outside when ambulances go by way on the road over there, because we're kind of off the beaten path a little bit. But you can kind of hear it, and she'll howl that way. But I've never heard her howl in the house. I don't know what that was all about. What is your preferred if you could only keep one? Oh, I don't think you were talking to me. And I think that was about something else. Flew the Coop Farm says, I have to wait to see if my wife's team, which is the Chiefs, can win without choking this year. There you go. I would love to see Roethlisberger take out the Chiefs. That would be awesome. That would be epic. And I'm really excited about tomorrow's game. I think the Rams and the Cardinals game, I think that's going to be the best game of the week. The Bengals was a good game. The Bills was a blowout. 49ers was a blowout. And then the Bucks was a blowout. So I think tomorrow's night game, I think it's going to be the best one of this round. Kelsey Johnson says, hi, when are the Jumbo Brown eggs going to ship out? When are Jumbo Brown eggs going to ship out? Well, if you've ordered, you can always contact me and I can give you a ship date. Just text me at 937-760-7282. And I can let you know where you're at on our ship list. If you are not on our ship list and you have not ordered and you're wanting to know when they'll be back on the website, they will be back on the website February 11th. And the white wings will be on the website February 7th. Scott Gal? I'm going to say Gal. Scott Gal says, can you tell me more about balut? Do you refrigerate after incubation? No, you do not. You incubate, you candle, you box up, and you take them immediately. And usually they let them sit on the counter before they hard boil them. But no, it needs to be all in one process. So you collect them, you put them in, you take them out on day 12, you candle, you take the good ones to the balut customer, same day. You don't want to refrigerate because remember, you're going from 99.5 degrees and then you're taking them out to room temperature to candle. So we're going to say, they'll drop down to 75 and then you're going to put them in a fridge, which is a lot cooler and it's just not ideal for the development of the eggs. Kachernik's Corner Incubator rocks. Terry does a great job showing how to build it. There you go, Rocky Top Farms. Good luck, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Juan Duran says, is the IncuView a good incubator for quail? Looking to start with quail, may move to other poultry when I move out of the city, and I like how universal the auto turner looks. The IncuView, I've not heard of that one. I will check that out for you. And I lost it. Yeah, there it is, IncuView. Interesting. I'll look at it for you. The wilds will be on the website on February 11th. Can we pre-order now? No, I do not like to do pre-orders. Number one, it stresses me out beyond belief to take money when I know I can't deliver anytime soon. I do not like it. and it takes years off my life when I do it. I don't want to do it. And second, they're still live animals. So what if, like I had that Brooder Room disaster a couple weeks ago, and I lost, what was it, 250 quail in one night due to a issue. Well, what if that happens again? And then I have your money, and then now it's more delayed. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know that it's very annoying that you have to wait till February 11th. I fully understand that. I get it, and I wish that I could have had more for you ready. And we've moved a lot of things around so that I can have even more. But I don't want you paying for it until I know that I can get it out in a timely manner. It's a good question, and I get that quite a bit. Sage Wolf 1975 is in the house from Northeast Ohio. Welcome. Kelsey Johnson. If you ordered colors or a mix, then yeah, you will go out this week. If you ordered jumbos, you'll have to text me and I'll give you a ship date. It'll either be this week or next, but I can give you more of a ETA when you contact me if it was jumbos. Shelly C says, what is the exterior room temp that you are using to test the incubator? 68 to 75 degrees. We keep our house at 71. I know some people go down to 68. And so, yeah. Yeah, we're keeping the brooder room at 68 to 75 degrees, which I feel like is a reason. I don't want perfect conditions either. I want normal, average conditions. Xavier says, Govee thermometer, hygrometer, and the GQF are a perfect pair. 100% agree. Good night, all this old fart going to bed. Thanks for La Rochelle Farm for showing up. I appreciate it, Mark. Night, old man. Michelle Colley says, do you ever pair off your birds 1-to-1 to work with a specific color instead of a 5-to-1 ratio? How do you keep track of the breeding? When we're working on a brand new color, then yeah, I really don't like it. But if I've only got 1 to work with or 2 to work with, then yeah, it's a 1-to-1. And then we'll do a 1-to-2, 1-to-3. And then we'll get up to a 1-to-5. But yeah, when we start on researching and developing and trying to do something different, then absolutely we'll start with a 1-to-1. But I never like it because the hen just gets overwhelmed, and that's really the only way to do it is a 1-to-1 when you're creating something. Jay Knight says, what is the coldest they could handle? They handle pretty much any weather. It's not that big of a deal. It's more of the elements. As long as they can get out of the elements, rain, snow, sleet, heavy wind, whatever else falls from the sky, they'll be fine. The weather doesn't really affect them too much. It's the elements. Shelly C says, I have 51 eggs in lockdown in my farm innovator. 9 got tossed by candling. I've got the temps right. Fingers crossed. This has been a pain in the butt incubator from day one. Well, good luck. Best of luck to you. And keep us posted. If you have any questions, reach out to me for sure. When do you plan to spill the beans on QuailCon 2022? I will announce. So this is what my plan is. It's a good question, James. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to announce them at the beginning of February, and I'm going to put the tickets on sale. I'm going to give you some basic information, and then every week I'm going to give a little bit more. And most likely, so that'll be at the beginning of February, March, April. So somewhere in April, when I've given all the information out throughout, I'm going to do a video all about it. But I will announce a lot of good information at the beginning of February, but I can't do that just yet because I promised I would wait. My Feathers Expo mixed hatched today, and I'm wondering if there's a way to tell which color the chicks will grow out to be, from Caitlin Wenzel. Well, good luck. Best of luck to you. And honestly, the best thing to do for chicks until I get that video together, which is just exhausting. But whenever I get that video together, then I'll recommend that. But until then, either you can send me pictures and I can try to help out. You'll for sure know what they are at 1 week old. For sure, 100%. They just look like a miniature adult at 1 week old. But you can also post pictures in the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group or the Quail Call Facebook group, and a ton of people will be able to help, or you can send them to me, or I'll comment on the post itself on Newbie, as long as you tag me. That would be the best way to do it right now. But best of luck to you, and keep me posted on the hatch. I wish you all the best. Simon Vargas is in the house. What should the temperature be for incubation? I've done chicken eggs, 99.5 degrees the entire process. And good luck. Verna says, where are your glasses, Zach? I'm getting a bad glare off of all the lights, so I had to take them off. Doomed if I do, doomed if I don't. I've got a headache now, but I also was getting a headache because I kept getting the glare. Feel better, family. I'll send you some fire cider. There you go. Thank you very much. Is QuailCon scheduled for the same time frame this year? Couldn't make it to the last one, but would like to make it to this one. Yeah, it'll be September 3rd and 4th, Saturday and Sunday, right before a holiday that I always get wrong. I'm going to say Labor Day, but I'm sure I'm wrong again. But it's September 3rd and 4th. I know that for sure, and it's a Saturday, Sunday. And it's going to be off the hook. So tickets will be on sale at the beginning of February. It's Quail. Oh, I just read that one. Pastime 84 says, got my eggs from you Friday. They were put in Saturday. I'll keep you posted on the hatch. Thanks again, Zach. Awesome. Best of luck to you. And keep me posted. Trying to get my birds to stop laying. It's just not trying to get my birds to stop laying. It's just not happening. Turn off the lights. They'll stop within a couple of days. You can stop with the lights. I think that's what you mean. But welcome, DS. Glad you're here. Did that and they still give me max eggs per cage for the last 2 weeks. It usually takes a couple of weeks for them to change in the environment. So just give it a little bit more time. Zach, talking to Verna, she said you might have some Egyptians that carry celadon. I would like to buy some from you. We do. I won't have any for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I won't have any for the next couple of weeks, so I'm putting all of those in to fill up the brooder room before I can't put anything in, because I'm putting all jumbos in for 2 weeks, and we're going to literally have 2 rounds of jumbos in the brooder room at back to back, and I can put 1,600 in there. So we're going to have literally 3,200 jumbo wilds / white wings. I'm going to put both in throughout the brooder room for a 4 to 6 week process. So I have no time or room, really. That's the problem. I won't have any room to put any of the research in. Heartway Farm says, best noob quail incubator. Well, we've done the research on the Nurture Right 360. There's a video you can watch about how we recommend that and the process. I would check that out. That is on our Amazon store. And then on our Amazon store, under the customer recommendations, there's one called the Incubator, which we will be doing next. So I can't personally recommend it, but a ton of my customers love it to death. I would check that one out too. But those two would be really good for the newbie right now. And hopefully I will be able to give you more recommendations later on. Matthew Hancock's in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. James is in the house. I'm not fixated on celadon eggs, but would like automate a few mixed in with my eating eggs for interest. Which colors are you including your cast-off celadons with? Mixed in with the eating eggs for interest. Which colors are you including your... usually I only include them into mixes. So like the variety choice. The variety choice is not rare, so they might get a few, but not really. The rare mix, as long as I'm caught up on eggs, like for the next couple weeks, I won't be sending celadons. But once I start putting all the jumbos in, then any rare mix that I sell during that time period, because I can't put them in, will literally get like a whole row of celadons every time. But usually the rare mix. And then there's a new one coming out that I've not been able to update the website, which starts this week, which I'm dreading, but yet still really needs to be done. So we'll be updating the website I'll be lowering a lot of prices. I'll be increasing a little bit on the price on some things, but we'll be lowering the prices on a lot of other things, which is exciting. We'll be adding 2 brand new colors and a brand new other option, so I'm excited about that. We're going to do new pictures, new descriptions. So I just got to do it. I hate electronic stuff. I hate the website, but it's got to get done. And I'm already behind. I want to do it before the end of the year. So Kaylee's Quail Farm says only 3 more likes to hit 200. We are at 208, so thank you very much. And $40 in donations, so thank you all that have donated to the channel. I really appreciate you. Lynn Hudson is in the house. Organizations reflect their leadership. Great job, Zach. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm going to make an incubator from scratch soon. That's great, Matthew. Good luck. And yeah, I wish you all the best. How about 30 hens with the requisite 6 males? Yeah, 16 hours of light of game bird layer. Just started laying 2.5 weeks ago, getting about 8 to 12 eggs a day. Will this increase over time? 30 hens getting about 8 to 12 eggs a day. That's not great. Two and a half weeks. How old are they, Andy? I mean, no, you need to be getting somewhere around 24 to 28 eggs a day is what you need to be getting. So you're literally a little over half off. But if they started laying at 5 weeks and they're only 7.5 weeks old, then that would make sense. Yeah. But it sounds like you're doing the right stuff, so just hang in there. But I'm wondering about what their age is. What the Quail Farm says, we started with 10 quail. Now, if our eggs hatch this round, we will have almost 200. That's an increase. That's an increase. You're growing. And yes, quail math is real, for sure. Amy King's in the house from Texas. Ordered my eggs from you today. I can hardly wait. I had a video marathon on your colors and starting a business today. Excellent videos. Keep up the education videos. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do have a couple of Quail for Profit videos I want to bring out. We will be doing an incubator video this week, which I'm excited about. And I lost something else. What was it? There was the Little Giant videos coming out. Oh yeah, I can't tell you the rest. Right. And I think we did some good videos this week. The MPIP was fun, and then I think I posted something else, but I can't remember what it was. I think I posted twice this week. Oh, the egg stacking. So I'm trying. We're going to get you some good information. Egg Got Baked donated $10 to channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are a huge support to me, and thank you for the donation. What the Quail Farm says, funny story, I was throwing out eggs that didn't hatch and got halfway through the garbage and one started pipping in my hand. I ran it back to the incubator and it hatched. His name is Lucky. There you go. And I bet so. What's a good feed and what's considered good feed? James Willis, I'm going to butcher it if I do it now. So there is a feed video on our YouTube channel. If you actually just type in the search on YouTube, Quail Feed by Myshire Farm, it should be the first one that pops up, and it is a picture of the Klombach feed. But at that point in time, it was right after I got done talking to a bunch of PhD doctors that are much smarter than me. They customize our food. They created and customized our feed and things like that. Explained a lot of stuff to me. And you can check that out. And that will give you much better information than what I could tell you right now. But that video will give you all the information you need. And if I try to do it now, I'm just going to butcher how I say it. So just watch that video. It's not long, I promise. Our incubators have blue jeans I plan on cutting up for patch material laid over them right now. Interesting. The foot bath with warm water will fix the pedicures just fine. I don't think you're talking to me. Matthew Hancock says, I'm going to make an incubator from scratch soon. It should work really well. That's great. Best of luck to you. I wish you the best. What the Quail Farm says, we started with a homemade incubator. There you go. Living Traditions Homestead is in the house. Good to see you, Zach. We always keep rabbit in the fridge for 24 hours before putting it in the freezer. There you go. I was thinking 24. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. And yeah, quail's the same way, 24. And I'm pretty sure chicken's the same way as well. I haven't done chickens in quite some time, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. And I thought so. Thank you very much, Kevin and Sarah, for letting me know. And thanks for being here. It's great. You guys have probably done more for the quail community than I have in the past 10 years. So you guys are fantastic. And I really appreciate all that you've done for the community. You guys are awesome. Oops, I meant that non-creepy. Oh, I didn't take it in a non. I took it as in a non-creepy way. Living Traditions Homestead is in the house. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Ghost Kama says, I'm in Florida. Can I order hatching eggs now? Yep, we ship all year long, and we'll make sure you're taken care of. And yeah, we ship all year long. I bought quail egg turner on Etsy because why not? It holds 40 eggs comfortably. It's also golden color. Well, there you go. That's kind of fun. My hello is a little energetic. That's all right. They get it. They get it. They're good. Anybody, what is the minimum price you would pay for good incubator? Just curious. What's the minimum? As cheap as you can get it, I guess. I live in Southern Illinois right now, and I have about 40 quail, but we'll have about 100 in a month or two. That's great. Best of luck to you, and you'll be building your own incubator, so best of luck. PJ's Family Farm says, what was the new color you're talking about? There is two of them, and one is a scarlet fee, and the other one I am not telling people yet. But one is a scarlet fee, which is really cool. A lot of celadon layers in it. Really cool color. It's got the fee gene and the roux gene, which I love. And the other one I showed everybody at QuailCon last year, and we are finally ready to go live with it. And that one's gorgeous. Sorry, I fat-fingered and sent my text before I finished. Ugh, it's all right. I get it. I do it all the time. Is Hoobly a good place to post? Absolutely. We post on Hoobly, absolutely. Will the eggs auction today still be available in a week? Yeah, absolutely. I try to do them every week. It'll depend on my availability, but absolutely. Smith Julie's in the house from Michigan, Midland, Michigan. Welcome. We're glad you're here. About 50-50. Yeah, 50-50 is usually what you hatch out, male to female. How long can boiled quail eggs sit on kitchen counter before pickling? That I do not know the answer to. That would be a Jenna question, unfortunately. 3 of my black tie affair are white with brown spots on their back. Are they pandas not yelling just so Zach can see it? Nope, I get it. And that does help me see much better, I promise. I would need to see them. If it's a big patch on the back, then yes. If it's like, the dot like a white is, then no. But yeah, if it's a big patch, then yes. Is Hoobly good? Yes, Hoobly is. I figured it was too good to be true. There you go. Mystic Acres in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Not yelling, but can someone answer my question? I didn't see it. I think I've answered all of them. Mike MCH Heartland's in the house. Hi from Yoder, California. I listen every Sunday as I'm usually driving. Currently raised bob whites and blue scale quail. Considered expanding to cots. More specifically, your Graufi, if not if I don't see if it's not a color yet, removing. No, I'm not removing the Graufi. I really like the Graufi. Graufis are great layers, nice sized birds. So no, the Graufis are fantastic. And here's the thing you got to think about, Mike. If you get into cots, you probably are going to get rid of your bob whites and blue scale because you're like, oh, Coternics are so much better. But maybe not. Just be warned. And if it happens, you can't blame me because I already warned you. Jockey Brocky 1 says hello from Willow Run Farm in Delaware. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Happy Hoppers Homestead says, can't wait to try again. You are the best, Zach. Hope everyone in the home gets healthy and stays in the way. You're a great guy. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Donna says, I tried to find you on Amazon store, could not pull it up. Not sure why. That's weird. It's Myshire Farm. Nope, it's not. It's Amazon.com/shop/Myshire Farm. But it's in all my descriptions of the videos now too. You can check that out. Living Traditions Homestead also has, if you're trying to get more self-sufficient, they have a lot more stuff than I do, not just quail, a lot of other stuff, gardening, stuff like that. Check out Living Traditions Homestead. If you go to their About on their YouTube channel, there's a link to their Amazon store, and they have a lot of great stuff on there as well. Hello, Southeastern Pennsylvania, checking in. Tomorrow I will start 60 eggs from your breeding stock. It's good to see the Incubator half full, 7 days to get 60 eggs. There you go. Best of luck to you. Keep us posted. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Mystic Acre says, question, how many pounds of game bird starter should I buy if I'm going to hatch out like 25 eggs? Oh, God. I can't do the math in my head right now. There's a quail math video I just did a couple weeks ago, and that tells you how much they eat per day. I can't think of it. I'm drawing a blank right now. Watch the quail math video I did like 2 weeks ago, and that will give you the answers. Your camera is not focused. It's not? It looks good on mine. Hopefully it fixed itself. Maybe it was just because I was moving around. What is the donation for? It's just to the YouTube channel. You do not have to. It's not, you can hit the like button. That's free. That's all we care about. If you do donate to the channel, we put that right back into the channel, whether it's better quality videos, better quality sound, things that quail people will buy. We'll test them out so newbies will not waste their money if it's not good, or they're more confident that they're buying the right thing, whatever the case may be. Ed Got Baked donated $10 to the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I'm sure I will go straight to bed after this and feel much better. Hi, everyone. Just got here. S. McKee's in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. What the Quail Farm is in the house. Smith Julie's in the house. First time here. Smith Farm teaches 80 homeschool kids on sustainability. Quail is on their list. That is awesome. Smith Farm teaches 80 homeschool kids on sustainability. Smith Julie, why don't you reach out to me? My contact number and email, well, preferably text, but if you need email. My contact information is on our website, myshirefarm.com. I'd like to help out. Maybe I can do something for you. We'll send some stuff to you, and you can help those kids out. Why don't you get in contact me this week? Foot bath for poo balls. Oh, that makes sense. Sure. Warm in pan with wire trash can for a single temporary cage. Spa 20 to 30 minutes and then remove the ball. Yeah. You can do that. That's probably better. What I used to do is literally run it through warm water for about 15 seconds and then flip it off like a coin, like you're flicking a coin. And that works. Their way is probably better, but you can do it the fast way as well. But the goal would be to not have them. So that's where we need to get to. Bing's Urban Homestead says, my hens are starting to lose feathers on their heads from breeding. What should I do? I do 4 hens to 1 roux in the cage. You can go up to 5 to 1. We recommend 5 hens to 1 male, so that doesn't happen as often or at all. 4 to 1, the males are just going to be a little too much breeding. RK is in the house, says hello, Kevin and Sarah. Living Traditions Homestead was in the house. I don't know if they're here anymore, but they did stop by and gave advice on the rabbits, so thank them very much. I appreciate them. Tell us how to obtain a hoodie like yours. It is on our merch store. You can check that out. It is, if you go to our YouTube channel and you go to About, there's an Amazon link, a merch link, a website link, a Facebook link. There's a link for everything. You can check that out, but if you actually hit the X button where the live chat is, it shows in the top where the merch is as well. And we'd love the support. Thanks. And I like the quality. It's good quality. Might add another hen, but also the roux might be a bit aggressive to watch him. Maybe you call him. If they've been together for a while and it's a 4 to 1, I would say it's a normal male is what I would assume. But that's a good thing to think about, yeah. Dr. Connie says, I've collected 45 eggs in 7 days from 11 hens. I got 1 white male. They're averaging over 13 grams their first week laying. You are well on your way. Congratulations, Dr. Connie. Michelle Colley says, what label marker do you use so they don't peel off the cage in the weather? What label maker do you use so they don't peel off the cage? I don't know, but if you want to text me that, I can send you a picture. The label maker I got that I really like did come not from Amazon, it came from Staples. And I think they only had 3 options, and I bought the middle one. But I don't remember the name of it right now. It's a good question, because that is a problem. Will the feathers grow back? After their molt, they will, as long as you fix the issue, yeah. Walter Gregory says, Kaylee's Quail Farm, where are you located? Oh, not talking to me. Timothy Harris says, what's the best way to build customer base? Better to sell for hatching or for eating? You could go either route. The best way to build a customer base, you sell the benefits. The goal should be to get the word out there about self-sufficiency and taking control. That should be what the focus should be. And then the sales and the customer base comes with that. That is a byproduct of what you're trying to do. The goal should be to help people gain knowledge on something that they probably don't know about, which is why I love Living Traditions Homestead or Slightly Redneck, or it's at least what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to sell you. I mean, I do take care of my family and this farm by selling quail. Yes, I'm not denying that. But that's really not my focus. My focus is if I can really explain to you why you should have them, then the byproduct of that, as long as I'm honest and respectful and, ethical, then I think everything falls into place. And you see that with people, Slightly Redneck Chris, I met him at QuailCon, and he is one of the best people I've ever met. I mean, he's just a stand-up guy, and you can see that, and you can see his success behind it. Living Traditions Homestead, I don't know if they're on here anymore. They might not be. I know they're very busy people. But I've talked to them numerous times on the phone, and never once have I gotten the impression that they're fake or they're not the same or whatever. And you can see that, and success breeds from that. So I kind of went on a tangent, and I apologize, but in my humble opinion, if you're in it for the money, you're not going to make it. But if you're in it for the right reasons and you really try to help people, then the byproduct is you're going to be extremely successful. And as far as hatching eggs and eating eggs, it's the same deal. Eating eggs are healthy for you. Raising the quail is even better than buying every week. You can raise them in a garage, in a barn, outside, in a basement, in a spare bedroom, whatever you want to do. So transfer people. Eating eggs would probably be a little bit easier to start with, but your idea would be to make them more self-sufficient by selling the hatching eggs. And I am so sorry, I will get off the soapbox right there. I don't know why I got all crazy. What's the best way to build customer base better? Oh, I just read that one. Good night all. I need to go shovel again. Zach, I hope you get some rest and feel better soon. Thank you very much. For you that don't know, we pretty much the whole farm got COVID right now. We're all right. There's one that's super sick, but the rest of us are just tired, achy, flu-like symptoms. What causes quail to peck at the other eyes? Usually it's a hen that pecks at eyes, and usually it's a male that just won't listen. Yeah, usually. There could be other reasons, but that would be the top one. This Tuesday and Thursday is when my videos go out from my broody mama and babies in the aviary from the summer on my YouTube channel, Sow and Tear. Awesome, I'll check that out. Hopefully it shows up before my live on Tuesday night, and we can discuss it. Wasn't it 2.86 pounds per bird for hatch to 8 weeks maturity? That sounds right. Guys, I don't remember. That's why I write everything down, because my memories, I think so. I think that does sound right. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Living Tradition's still in here. COVID brain is a thing and it's bad. Yeah, I hear that. Uh, it might be 2.65. Oh, I don't remember. It's 2 something. The video's on it. Okay, I was just wondering. I just wonder, we'll try to donate later, signing off. You don't have to do that at all. If you want to donate the channel, that'd be great, but hit the like button, that's free. That's all we ask. Thank you for your life chat. I know this is time and money paying for quick recovery for you and your family. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I'm happy to help people and get people encouraged and inspired and create a community. That depends on how much your feed costs, Kat. That's true too. Do quail need to be ice bath for 24 hours post butchering? You can. It's going to help. You don't have to. We don't when we eat it ourselves. I can't tell you that yet. But we don't when we butcher ourselves. But it tastes better if you do. Michael Riley says, love Living Traditions Homestead. Hello from Iowa. Welcome. And I think we all do. I think we all owe Kevin and Sarah from the Living Traditions Homestead a huge thank you for growing not just the quail community, which they have, but just getting the word out about self-sufficiency and how, it's a lifestyle that you really can choose. And I really can't say anything. I can't say enough great about them. Susan Kruger's in the house. Good evening. Welcome. Glad you're here. I forgot how much he said he was paying for his feed. Me? Yeah. I can't remember that now either. I can't remember. I guess I need to go back and watch the video. This is what I need to do. I can't remember right now, guys. I'm sorry. It's been literally a 14-hour day. I haven't felt well. I'm exhausted and my brain's just, I'm sorry. If you did want to donate, somebody asked, if you did want to donate, it's $sign in the comments section, and it's either a super chat or a super sticker, and really all that is just a donation to the channel. Hello, Zach. Building a 12 by 7 by 10 cage equals 4. 6 by 7 equals 4. Okay, 6 by 7 is going to be covered to keep quail out of the wind. Do you think the math for the 5 birds to the whole cage or just the wire side of the cage? Whew, that's a math question. All right, 12 by 7. 30. You would just do the math. Well, you're going to want to do the math to both. You're going to want to make sure that the birds are comfortable in both sections all together. So like in the summer, it's going to get real hot and humid. They're not going to be in there. They're going to be out. So that's one space. I would consider it to be 2 different cages. I know it's one, but I would look at it as 2 separate cages, because if it's really cold, they're all going to be crammed up in there. So I would look at it as 2 separate cages and make sure it's big enough for the quail in either section if they were all together. Which quail do you personally think is the best tasting meat? They all taste the same. Living Traditions Homestead says, got to run, but it was good to stop by. I didn't hear what was going on, but take it you're not feeling well. Praying for your fast, full recovery, Kevin. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thanks for showing up. I really appreciate you. I've been watching your past videos and wanted to ask this. Will you ever grow your beard long again? Yeah, it's growing out right now, for sure. It was a horrible mistake. My wife knew I was going to regret it, but I had to go in character, so it is what it is. Ghost Camo says, God bless, have a good night. Thank you very much. I appreciate you showing up. Bing's Urban Homestead says, I work at a grocery store, so I'm always telling people I have quail. I not really to sell yet. Got my quail in September, but I have people waiting on quail meat. That is great. That's exactly what you should be doing. And you already have people lined up because success breeds from doing the right thing and just trying to be helpful. That's great. Congratulations. That makes me happy. Timothy Harris says, thank you. Great information. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Rant. It was a rant. I don't know where it came from. I'm very sorry. Touching Moo-Wow. I hope I said that correctly. What's up, guys, from Longview, Washington here. When are you guys getting Jumbo Wilds again? Jumbo Wilds will be back on the website February 11th. Jumbo White Wings will be back on the website February 7th, February 11th, February 7th. The Jumbo Egyptians, Jumbo Sex Links, and Jumbo Whites and the Jumbo Mix is all on the website to order now if you'd like. Tackling the Giant says, love the name. Do you have an egg identifier video? I ordered some from you and was wanting to be able to identify by the look of the egg. No, I do not. No, I do not. It's a great idea. And I actually saw someone post on Facebook, I think on the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group, something like that. And I think that's a great idea. I just got to get to it. In fact, I need to write that down. That would be a good idea. Maybe not even maybe a slideshow. Chad Okerstrom says, smash the like button. Absolutely. Hit the like button. Support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Being Zerman Homestead says, thanks. Zach and Living Traditions Homestead has changed your life. Hoping to be my own boss someday. Well, that's great. Best of luck to you. And if I can help in any which way, please feel free to let me know. Katie Bella Creation says, I've been binge watching your videos and learning a lot. Thank you for the information. Also, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for the hatching eggs. Not a problem. Best of luck to you. Keep me posted. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Walter Gregory's in the house. I am Dow 2. I don't know. But welcome. Glad you're here. Tackling the Giant says, Vernon, Katrina, thanks. The eggs I got, look the different varieties. Do each type lay one type of egg, or do they vary even with the same type of bird? Well, every egg, it doesn't matter what the color. Every egg will be different. But I was more talking about the average shape or the average egg size and just, a visual effect, which is not a bad idea. But no, I mean, if I send you a mix, there's no way you could tell what color is what. I wasn't thinking you were going that route. So if that is the way you were going, I wasn't thinking that. Sorry. Are Jumbo Wild and Jumbo Pharaoh the same thing? Yes, they are. Yep, just different name. It's almost a fingerprint per hen. Very similar each time she lays. So if you figure out who is laying what, you will know which egg is whose. That's true. Night, everyone. Been a blast. Thanks, Jessica Meeks, for showing up. And there is the fingerprint does change a little bit, just so everybody knows. It's very, very it's close, but not exactly the same. I am at the junction of. Oh, you're not talking to me. That is all, guys. Let's see, 8, 9, 2.5. I got done early tonight. How about that? I can go cry about my Cowboys for a little bit. Stupid. But if you found a cracked egg in the morning, would you still eat it? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're still good. So everybody that showed up, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I love that there's so many people involved and joining the community week to week. I think that we are all doing a fantastic job. So to all of you, thank you very, very much for doing your part to get the word out there. And I'm not just talking about Coturnix Quail, but I do think that Coturnix Quail is a huge gateway to self-sufficiency, which is why I want it being pushed so much. And I love them. But I really do think that self-sufficiency is... I think self-sufficiency has to be the way of our future, or we are going to. It has to be. There's no other option. So I really appreciate everybody getting the word out. I thank you very much for showing up. Hopefully, I helped you out tonight, and you got some good answers and some good ideas. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll be back Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do a very quick live Q&A. I won't be reading all of the comments, just the questions, and hopefully we'll see you then. I'll be doing the Little Giant Incubator video this week. We'll be finishing that up and posting it, and I hope, as long as I feel well, it's not that busy of a week as it has been the past 2 weeks. As long as I'm up to it, I'm going to do the Quail Math video for the eggs, but I cannot guarantee it because it's wearing me out. So we'll see, but I will try. We will at least post once, and I'll be live on Tuesday for you. So thank you very much for showing up. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button, supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for all the donations. You guys are absolutely awesome. And stay tuned. I've got some good stuff coming your way. I don't know when it'll come, but it's coming. I lost a comment. Wasn't here long, but still learned some things. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and thanks for showing up. I'm right there with you about the fever and aches. I can honestly say I know how you feel. One question is there any problem with having the quail in a shed other than the heat? I live in North Florida. No, there wouldn't either one. The shed, you just need ventilation, but yeah, that would be fine. Donna Southwood donated $5. Thank you, feel better soon. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate you. And that is all the comments. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your patience on the jumbos. I will get caught up and get everybody taken care of. I did not think that we would be this in demand, but Living Traditions Homestead really helped me out. And we work very hard all year long for good quality, so it pays off, like I was saying. So thank you very much to everybody that showed up. We will see you Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here for a very fast live Q&A. And I've got some good videos planned this week, so stay tuned. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.